done me in this call, though I feel great distress from consciousness that my abilities may not be equal to the trust.
I have come to the conclusion that one useless man is called a disgrace, that two are called a law firm, and that three or more become a Congress.
Maybe it's something in the American soil, some kind of strength that comes up to men. Maybe it's something in the air, clear and heady, that makes us want to be free.
He means he'll support us if we back his bill.
We can't do that. It's against all our principles.
We've got to do it. We dare not let the capital go to the north. The whole party'd be against us.
See, the Mende believe that if one can summon the spirit of one's ancestors, then they have never left. And the wisdom and strength they fathered and inspired will come to his aid.
Oh, I know that someday or other we'll have to settle the question of slavery. But right now, our people are on fire with a new vision.
Well, if you cannot rule the courts, you cannot rule.
Senor Calderon, as any true American will tell you, it's the independence of our courts that keeps us free.
We're building a new world here, and you should be part of it. You should join us.
It is the way of death, and I would rather die.
There will be war.
I need you to promise me that you'll be on your best behavior.
I promised other people that I'd be on my worst behavior. And I gave my word, so...
Don't make me fire you.
You can't fire me.
Nothing will stop me now but the Seminoles. If they don't, you're going to make me a very important general. Well, now, that's something I've got a mind to do.
Good day to you, sir. I am Commodore Perry of the United States Navy. I come in friendship, bearing a letter from President Fillmore to be delivered directly to the Emperor of Japan.
You're a fine man, Doctor. Believe me, I'd rather be you than President any day.
Well, thank you, Mr. President.
All right, Mr. President, I'll do it. But I hate to have it look as if I was trying to make the government pay to relieve wounded soldiers from pain.
The government pays for the guns, don't it? Huh? Well, good day, good day.
When one encounters a magician, one expects, invites trickery, all the while knowing that the simplest way to saw a woman in half is to simply saw a woman in half.
It is the old issue of human rights versus property rights. It is the eternal struggle between two principles. The one, the common right of humanity. The other, the divine right of kings.
Senators, the issue before you and before the whole country is not my fate as an individual. It is the issue of union or disunion.
No visitors. I'll lose my job.
Oh, boo-hoo. I'll lose my minimum wage job.
Allora è tutto pronto per la partenza?
Sì, signor Presidente.
È vero. Se al Presidente accade qualcosa, vi riterrò personalmente responsabili. Non le basterà l'oro della sua banca per salvarla dalla forca.
I'm very sorry, sir. There's nothing I can do about it.
But the Great Father has not heard Sitting Bull's request.
That's just the point. It doesn't make any difference. It's out of the question.
Harrison says the market is right, the dollar is sound, the future looks bright.
Smile, my boy. It's sunrise.
Is he trying to move into the White House before I've moved out?
Who, Mr. President?
Taft.
But I am obliged to come to you with mortification and shame.
All right, Warren, what else is known at you?
Last card, gentlemen.
What else? Unemployment, the recession. I listen to one side and they seem right. Then, God Almighty, I listen to the other.
It looks as though he'd put the Army on trial.
Mr. President, the Army has no intention of being on the defensive. You may depend on that.
The prestige of our armed forces is being affected all over the world. The sooner this is over with, the better it'll be for the whole country.
Thank you for letting us sleep over, Mr. President.
Why, thank you very much, Jack. I'm very lucky to have a friend like you, and like all of you. I promise to do what I can for your father.
How do I look? Snappy?
Never better.
And they say, of course, they're for a minimum wage. You bet they are. The more minimum earned, the better. And of course, they say that they believe in the American way of life. You bet they do, just as long as it doesn't spread to all the folks.
I'm quite positive we must give the order. I don't like it, but there it is.
I want to thank you men for doing a good job. Damn good job.
If we send that contract to Georgia, then I can get Russell to make that plant hire a number of Negroes, and then we can have white men and black men working side by side in the deep South building America's newest airplane.
So, Mr. Presley, how can I help you?
I made you a promise. I'm not going to break it.
Jerry, am I the only reason?
No. But you're the most important.
Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia!
I like to send people money when they write me about their financial problems, but my staff has been trying to get me to stop. You think you could help me to...
Like that, feel liberal. I thank Rudy. I paid him. Glad you could make it.
Muscle jobs go where muscle labor is cheap, and that is not here. So if you want to compete, you're going to have to exercise a different set of muscles, the one between your ears.
I want you to be my VP.
Symbolic job. Right. I can see how that wouldn't be enticing to you.
I wonder if I can write books or hold a position of influence in civil rights.
Politics?
Maybe.
Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
I want to go after this guy on a sex charge, Carolyn. This is exactly the kind of thing I hate.
Yeah.
And what if she's lying? Then you got me bringing up a bunch of bogus dirt, and I'm the bad guy in all this.